Good morning, year one. Hope everyone's doing well this morning. It's horrible outside, isn't it? Freezing and very rainy. Okay, we're going to start off maths today with a little bit of revision of some of our number bonds to 10. Lots of people know these off by heart, but it's always good to go back and revise the method. Okay, so on our first pipe, children are all familiar with this game by the way. On our first pipe, we have the number 6, but we want to make 10. So on my whiteboard, I have written 6 add something equals 10. 10 is where I want to get to. I want to see how many more it takes me to get to 10. So I'm going to put that 6 in my head, okay? And I'm going to get my fingers up. I'm going to see how many more fingers it takes me. So 6 add how many more gets to 10. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many fingers am I holding up, year one? Yes, I am. I'm holding up 4. So 6 add 4 makes 10. And we will add that pipe on now. We will click on our whale friend. Oh. Okay, well done. Okay, let's see what the next one is. Okay, so 1 add something equals 10. So I've got 1. I want to get to 10. There's 2 ways I could do it. I could take the 1 away from 10. But I'm going to keep this simple. We're going to count down. So put that 1 in our heads. 1. We're going to count down to 10. 1. What's next? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 add 9 makes 10. Or 9 add 1 makes 10. You can spin those numbers around. Okay. Let's look at another one. So let's put that on and check. Let's see what our next one is. Okay, 1 again. We're going to change that. Just have that one. 3. So, I've written this time, I've written something add 3 equals 10, because it doesn't matter what order these 2 numbers in. As long as we know one of them, and we know our answer that we want to get to, we can work our answer out. So something add 3 makes 10. Same again. 3 in your head. Count on to get to 10. So 3, what's next? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 and 2 more, 7. 7 add 3 equals 10, or 3 add 7 equals 10. Same thing, okay? Okay, we're going to flip over to a different game. I've put this other game on your Seesaw account today, guys, if you have a little go of it. Just some simple practice of our adding, okay? So we'll do a little bit of adding now. We have 3 add 11 equals something. We want to find out what that something is. As I always say to you, always start on the bigger number. So you've got less to count on. You're less likely to make a mistake and it will take you less time. So nice easy one to start off with. 11 in our heads and 3 in our fingers. And you can keep track in your nose if that helps you. 11, so 11. 1 more than 11 is 12, 13, 14. So let's click on this mummy and see what happens. Strange. Looks a bit like Shrek. Okay, so look at the numbers, think which is the bigger number. Okay, 9 is the bigger number, so that's the number I'll put in my head. 2 is the other number, so I'll put that in my fingers. So 9, add my 2 more, 9, 1 more than 9 is 10, 11. Okay, oh, 8 add 8, double 8. We're doing doubles the week after next. 8 add 8, so 8 in our heads and 8 on our fingers. So what's 1 more than 8? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If you wanted to check it twice, you do that. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. So, okay, so I'll leave that, guys. You can come back to that yourselves if you want to do a little bit of practice. I'm going to go and carry on what we've been doing the last couple of weeks. Okay, so we're using our groups of 5 today to solve some problems, some division problems, but we don't really need to know that word just yet. Okay, hello. There he is. With 5 long arms, we get lots done, and we can also have some fun. We're great at smelling. We have 5 noses, but not everything smells as sweet as roses. We love puzzles and we like to tease, so tell me what you make of these. So it's our jiveling friends from yesterday. I think people quite enjoyed that. The children in class did anyway. Okay, how many feet? So it says, I can see 40 toes, but how many feet is that? So it's basically asking us, if you can see there's 5 toes on each foot, how many 5s are in 40? I'm going to count this up on the screen. We all know how to count in 5s now, don't we? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40 altogether. But what it's asking us is, how many groups is that? Now remember, I always like to circle my groups. 1 group of 5, 2 groups of 5, 3 groups of 5, 4 groups of 5, 5 groups of 5, 6 groups of 5, 7 groups of 5, 8 groups of 5. Let's put that in a number sentence. 40 is 8 groups of 5, and you could check that on your fingers if you want by counting up in 5s to 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I've got 8 fingers up, 1 finger for each group, so there are 8 groups of 5 in 40. Let me rub that out for the next one. Okay. How many jivelings? Now remember, they each have 5 arms, so how many? Well, I can see 1 here, so that's 1 group, 2 groups, and another one here, so there's 3 groups of 5. So 3 jivelings. How many hands is that altogether? 3 sets of 5. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Let's put that in a number sentence. How many 5s is there in 15? There are 3 groups of 5 in 15. Okay. How many houses? Not how many chimneys, how many houses? Each jiveling's house has 5 little spouts on the chimney. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses. So 6 groups of 5 making all together 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So there is 6 groups of 5 and 30. I'm going to check that by counting in 5s up to 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes, I've got 6 groups of 5 and 30. Let's fill that in. 30 is 6 groups of 5. So it's just spun the sentence around. Instead of saying 6 groups of 5 is 30, 30 is 6 groups of 5. Just the exact same thing, but in a different order. Okay, let me just show you quickly, guys, what you're doing now. So, first one, this is where I would start off if I was you. Okay, so you've got a little jigsaw. Each line goes together, so that's one line, that's the other line. You don't need to cut the pieces up unless you'd like to. That can make it a little bit harder, maybe mix it up for you. But I'm just going to do it the way it is on the screen. So, first thing I would do is group things in 5. Okay, so I'm going to group my ears in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, another group. It's nice and easy. Okay, so let's see how many I've got all together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And let's see how many groups I've got. 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups, 7 groups, 8 groups. Got a little sentence here. 8 groups of 5 makes, how much did it make me all together? 40. Okay, I'm only going to do one example, so you've got a few to do. You might want to cut these up. It can make it a little bit harder, or you might just want to keep it simple for today, because we only have started learning about multiplication in year 1. Okay, then if you're a bit of a whiz at it, or if you look at that and you think, that's too easy, I'm going to try something harder. You've got these cards, so I'm going to rub this out. You've got these cards with pictures on them, and you've got sentences in various different formats, different orders here, one, okay? You have to read them very carefully. What I would do first is, I would get, you cut them yourself, would be good practice. Cut out all of these cards, okay? And take all of the sentences and put them aside, okay? Focus on these. Now what you want to do is the exact same as what we did with the other thing, to put these in groups of 5. So, I'm going to find them now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could put it like that, but what you need to look for is a pattern. Now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 along the top, so they're not in 5s, but sometimes if you look down the way, you can notice that they are already in fives. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put that in fives, nice and easy, nice and clear to read, okay? And I'm going to count them up and see how much I've got and write it on the back. You can write it in the back, I'll just write it on the side. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And there are 6 groups. Look, 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups. 6 groups of 5 make 30. Those 2 cards match together. All of the cards are matching right now, but I want you to cut them up, mix them up, and see if you can put them back together again. You can maybe even send me a photograph on Seesaw of you doing that. Let me just look at one more example. Let's get rid of that one. Let's rub this out. Show that first one. Let's go for this one. So, we want to put them in fives first. So I have 2 groups of 5 here there are 2 groups of 5, and that makes 10, because if we count in fives, 5, 10, okay? Good luck with that, guys, and have a go at the little maths game, the little adding game too, if you have time, okay? See you later. Shout out to Harmony. I've enjoyed seeing you on the little Teams calls, Harmony. I miss winding you up in class, okay? See you soon. Bye-bye.